What is up, YouTube? Welcome to another episode of the Takeoff Show right here on Akostik TV. My name is Sly Wanda. Now, do well to follow us on our social media platforms, Facebook, X, Instagram, and of course, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Let's continue the vibes. Now, today, I happen to find myself with the man who says that cooking ain't for only ladies. He does it better. To be linked up with the man, Nii Josiah Interview. So we are interacting, what he does, his business, and of course, the way forward. So welcome, boss.
Welcome.
All right, so I happen to know you from somebody who knows somebody, okay? And I understand you do cooking as well as pastries, but before I take everything out of yourself, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Nii Josiah is a Norman Ghanaian who was born and bred in Accra, and I've stayed in Accra all my life.
Okay.
It's just that we trip to part of the regions and to have services over there. So basically, that is what I can say.
Okay, so let's talk about what you do exactly. So can you tell me the journey from day one to where you are right now?
The journey then is going to be movie part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4.
Just summarize it for us, please.
Okay, so, well, if I should say, the catering aspect began with my mom,
Okay.
since she happened to train us from home. And then alongside, my cousin was a caterer, that is Seed of Love. So that is where I have my training and other stuffs, and alongside we better up at different denomination centers.
Okay.
So that is what happened.
First of all, I was thinking that the catering aspect came from school, but I happen to find it so so lively that he learnt it from home actually, and he got the inspiration and everything from the mom. That's quite very
Sure,
interesting.
sure.
Yes. So right now you say that the inspiration is solely your mom, right?
Sure.
It came from home directly. Okay. So can you kindly tell us like the kind of products you do?
Well, when you talk of event, we are totally an event. Anything event, be it MC, be it food, local and continental, be it natural drinks, or what you can call the local bar, and the cakes, wedding cake, birthday cake, and anniversary cake, any of the cakes that you can think of, and then the decor. So we are into decor for event, weddings, funeral, and such, what you can think of, and then packaging.
Right.
So basically, anything event. So if you want us to plan for you or assist you or to have it done for you, that is what basically we do.
Okay, so before we even started the interview, I was having a conversation with you earlier, and you talked about your brand name. What exactly did you say? The brand name?
Taste GH.
Taste GH. Okay, so Taste GH, it came from when you put on the onset to do catering, or it came along the
Well,
line?
it came alongside. We started with the decor initially.
Okay.
I did graphic design, that is visual arts at school. So
You did visual art?
yeah, I did visual
Wow.
art at school. That is La Presec to be precise. So because of the art, I developed talent in decorations and stuff. So the decor was what popped in and what we were working with. Though the catering aspect was there, it doesn't rebirth because for
Yeah.
the home, you do it every day
Yeah.
as mommy does. And we started working with the decor. So we were having Decor Kings. That is the brand name we started with.
Okay.
Decor Kings. It was originated from my name. I'm King Josiah,
Okay.
and the Lord I serve is also King. So I was trying to merge the two. we intend building other aspects, we will find it difficult to go with the decor canes since other aspects were popping up. So we came with perfect taste. The perfect taste initially is basically naturally when I'm doing anything I handle, I keep telling my people you need to do it and do it well.
Exactly.
Yeah, as the name down well goes. So whenever you are doing, if only you would do it well. That is what came with perfect taste. And by grace of God, we are not there yet, but we are hoping and praying. So as it starts picking up, then we try to modify it well and then skip from perfect taste to best taste.
Perfect taste, best taste. Wow, I see the transition in the way it started and where it's going.
So by now we realize that the taste is somehow taking shape.
Okay.
So we now arrive at Taste GH, that is Taste Ghana. We branded it Taste GH because we were thinking over, we are Ghanaians, how can we push ourselves to the world? Then it happens that we have Taste GH.
Right. Of course, the taste is taking all over Ghana. And if you want to try it, you just have to link up with the man here himself. So I want us to come to the orders you take for events and all that. But before that, you said something about the drinks you do. During my digging, I saw the Pine. Is that correct?
Yeah,
I mentioned it right.
Pine.
And then I saw the Carol
Pine and Carol Gin.
A lot of things.
Pine.
The mango
Gin
well.
and mango pine.
So I kept asking, these things that you put together to make this, I don't want you to spill out the ingredients, okay? But mango gin, is it alcoholic?
They are all natural, no alcohol in it.
Okay, and I saw the packaging is so perfect, very perfect. Wow, that's a good job actually.
Thank
I need to try one time, and of course you need
yours
to.
Yours is there. You try now.
Exactly.
I even wanted you to try before, so that you can also speak on my
testify.
behalf.
Right, exactly. I believe it to be a very good one. I believe it to be a very good one. So, let's talk about the orders you take.
Oh, but let's bring you one.
Of course.
So that you
why
test.
not? So we'll get it later. So, the orders you take, okay. What are the conditions behind it?
Condition as in.
Okay, so I get to make an order as an event organizer. Okay, I call you for this event that I want to have an event. Get me about 50 pieces of the drinks you do. Then after a while, what are the things that you put in place to get me that 50?
I want to get you well.
Okay.
I'm not getting
So
you well.
I mean from the beginning. Okay, I call you and I order for 50 pieces of drinks and maybe some pastries and all that. What does the plan start with? Like I mean from the production, the pre-production, the production, and then after the production, what goes into it?
Okay, if I'm getting you well, it's basically the normal planning that we all plan. First, I have to know my client, the taste of my client. You know, dealing with beverages and other stuff, people have their taste, their preference.
Yeah.
So, upon knowing your preference, I know your strength. We don't usually go by a fixed amount for all. We usually go by people's strength. So we have a chart, we know your strength, and we know what can best you.
Suit you. Okay.
Yeah, we have our brands, for instance, for the drinks, we have in different sizes. So pertaining what benefits you or what is your strength is what we plan for.
Right. So now I call you for something like that. I want you to give me 50. Do I pay you up front? Or
Well, we take
down payment.
all payment, not even down payment.
All payment.
Yeah. Unless maybe a client is having a challenge.
Okay.
But usually we take all because we were having problem with when you finish the work, taking your balance become
Becomes a
problem.
problem.
Yeah.
Okay.
So for us not to have any conflict with anyone, we intend taking all, and then when we are working for you. Unless maybe we find out that you have a challenge, you have a problem, then we negotiate with you. So it's of a free movement, not restricted.
Hi, my name is Sly Wanda. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, Akostik TV. Facebook, follow us, Akostik TV. And Twitter, Akostik TV. Instagram, like our pages. Let's vibe. So, you made mention of challenges, okay. What are some of the challenges you face when making an order?
Okay, so even it's part of that. That is why we do take our payment before working and not part payment, or
Yeah.
at times you take orders and then alongside there is a cancellation. And then you are like, whoa. And then we are into food and stuff. The moment you cancel it, it becomes a headache because we are not having any center that we patronize every day. Yeah, we just take orders. So when you cancel it at the latter part or in between, we've invested money for the purchase, and it becomes a whole lot. And these things are natural, no preservatives. Therefore, staying for long is also another thing altogether. Then that is why, part of it, that's why we take all payment. Unless you have a challenge, then you make us become aware of that, and then we sit, and then you have a commitment.
What does it cost the person to cancel? When the person cancels, of course, the person pays you. Maybe the person gives you 5,000 to do products for him. When they cancel at last minute, what do they lose? Do you give them half, or you return everything to them?
That depends. And then when we began with taking all the money, now they know they commit themselves. So you hardly find those challenges. That was previously that we take. And I think they have their own personal reason. Some end up either finding someone much beneficial than your product, like a neighbor, a friend, someone closer that is taking a bit lesser than what you are offering.
Okay.
So they find it that comfortable, or any other reason that they have, maybe the cancellation of the event or whatever. That is personal. It's not said to us though, but that is what we can analyze.
Right. So
again, our fruits are also so seasonal.
Right. Yes. Exactly.
And then as I told you, because we don't use preservatives, we don't have it in large quantity. So we go for it seasonal. And then we are beginners, so we don't have the strength.
It doesn't taste like a beginner's product.
It's just
I
grace.
tasted it, of course.
So how do you see the taste?
Very good, very good, very good. Now that the products are here, okay, do you care to tell us what each and every one has in it, in the bottle?
Okay, so this is melon pine. Melon pine is basically melon, that's watermelon, and then pineapple.
Okay.
But we have other spices in, like the ginger and the cloves and the rest.
The second one?
And the second one is ginger pine.
Okay.
Ginger pine is ginger and then pineapple.
Of course, pineapple, yeah.
And they are natural, so no sugar added. And then millet punch.
Okay.
I say punch because I'm a Ghanaian, but the white we say millet punch.
Yeah, it's normal, you know. And then the last one.
That one too is millet, and then some fruits, that's pineapple, and then that one contains milk. So that one doesn't really stay for long.
And I'm tasting the sobo nuts.
Sobo nuts.
Yes.
But the millet is a top notch. The millet and then the sobo nuts.
Yeah.
They are all good, but
Which one would you consider your favorite, like the best?
do I even have favorite? As people that are craving for the millet punch and the sobo nuts.
Okay.
Aha.
All right. So I understand that going to events, okay, people come to events basically because of food. You know, people go to events because they want to get food. What pressure does this put on you as a chef to do something for an event? Do you put that in mind? What pressure does it put on you?
Sure. And by grace, we've been in so much event, either we handling or someone that we are assisting,
Okay.
a friend and neighbor. So we see what happens over there. So mostly we advise our clients when taking orders. Usually they want to think much more of their finance, and it's necessary. But you need to encourage them that if this is the number they are expecting, they should try and make sure the food exceeds the number they are expecting.
Okay.
Someone will be like I'm working with 100 people, so he or she wants 100. No,
Yeah.
when you're working for 100 people, your food or your drink should even be more than the 100.
Yeah, of course.
Because for all you know, someone will come along with someone. Or you know, someone would want to taste this and taste that. You know our character.
Yeah.
Even some can go at waste. You see. So for 200, for 100, for instance, you plan for 150 or 200, and these things when they are left, you can use it the next day. So if finance is not straining you too much, that's the way we advise, and by that and by the grace of God, we go and you are able to satisfy all.
Okay.
Only with few issues with people that have taken one and they wanted to taste another one. Be smarter.
Yeah, I do understand. But how much do the products cost in a way?
Okay, the 350 mil. That's 350 mil. This is going for 10 cedis, 10 GH.
Okay.
And then the 500 is going for 15.
Okay.
But the market is a bit challenging. That is not helping us. This should go for 12. In fact, this one was 12, and then that one was 15.
Okay.
But we are battling
with market prices.
So we dropped this to 10 instead of 12, and then that one to 12 instead of the 15.
Okay.
But we are hoping things pick up.
Still talking with the man, L. Josiah Nii here on the Takeoff Show. We'll come back actually to the market response and of course how they deal with allergies, because when you're producing things to people to eat, you have to consider all this stuff before you do them. We'll be right back shortly. Wake up to a whole new day, every day. Experience the good, the bad, the worst, the worst, and of course, the better, the best. But just know one thing, everything else works out for your own good. Welcome to a whole new season right here on Akostik TV. My name is Sly Wanda. Now, just know that if it is trending, is it entertainment, is it sports, is it health, is it lifestyle? Once it is trending in Africa and the world at large, we bring it right here on Akostik TV. We serve it to you right here hot on Akostik TV. Do well to follow us on our social media platforms. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Let's get chit-chatting. Let's go! Welcome back. You're still watching the Takeoff Show right here on Akostik TV. My name is Sly Wanda. Now, do well to follow us on our social media platforms. Subscribe to the channel. Keep commenting, share the videos. So, before we went on the break, okay, I was asking about the market response for your products. How has it been going so far?
We can't say it's totally bad because we are beginners. Beginners not being in the system for long, but we don't really have customers. People don't really know because our wings are not too wider for broadcasting and stuff. But by God's grace,
Okay.
we get our share.
All right. So I want to understand something. Okay. You know, people do have underlying health conditions and, of course, allergies. If I'm happening to have an event and I call you, what do you put in place to make sure that somebody doesn't collapse by taking your drink under my event?
Okay, so because we are going with natural, we are rest assured, and people know their preferences. You know, you don't take this, you don't take that, and we intend not hiding anything on our drink.
Okay.
Whatever the content is on the label. So before a client make orders with us, we go through, we tell it the client this is what goes in this is what goes with this, and then with the client they intend choosing. So with the label you can identify what you take and what you don't take. We have it. We have a client who he is into retailing, and then out of the complaints that came from there, I don't take this, I don't take that. So with the gin, some people don't take pineapple. So with the gin, that is where the pineapple is not in. So it's in different phases that if you don't take this, you can go for this. If you don't take, so we usually work with the preference of the client.
Yeah, because I understand ulcer patients do shy away from taking pineapple juice and all that.
Sure. And these are not all the products. I had a client that is it Spinters, yeah. So she was also having problem with pineapple, so she doesn't take the pineapple at all. So and she wanted the Caro pine.
Okay.
And that is when we had the Caro gin.
Right.
So we took the pine from it, and yes, so she was able to have
the Caro gin, like not Caro pine, right?
Yeah.
Because Caro pine I know is carrot and then pineapple.
pineapples.
Right. So the Caro gin, what does it come with?
The Caro gin is basically carrot
and
then the ginger. And then we put in honey for taste. So you intend knowing what is in, unless you tell us that I don't take honey too as well.
Yes.
Then we ignore the honey. Then we give you the carrot.
You put honey.
And then not all.
Okay.
Those without the pineapple, it means we are not getting our sweetened. So we exchange it with honey.
At the point I thought you read my mind. I don't take honey. Yes, and honestly, these are natural products that people need to take. But I found myself from my infancy to where I am right now. I don't take, honey. It upsets my stomach a lot. But somebody who doesn't know this, like that's exactly what we are discussing. If I don't know this and I take this.
Yeah, if you don't know, you see, that's why we are not hiding anything from you. When you take the label, when you take the label, and I would like to help or caution the public, whenever you take a product, make sure you go through the label before consuming your content.
That's a very good advice. Right, so let's talk about, I believe it's not only the drinks that you do.
No.
Yeah, so let's talk
about the drinks. We have the cucumber, that's the cucumber and stuff. We have the mango pine, that's mangoes.
Yeah.
Mangoes are on a break now. Very hot cake, so the mangoes are not here now. And about 25 flavors.
Okay. So let's talk about other things that you do as well. I mean, the pastries and stuff, the cakes and all that. You do
so let me finish. So these are solely natural.
Okay.
And then at times some clients are a bit challenging. They want theirs sweetened. So with the soapnut and then the millet, that one at times it comes with sugar. But not in that higher content.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, the pineapple is able to ginger push up the taste, the sugar taste. for us. But some clients,
Natural sugar.
yeah, some clients they want the sugar. So with them, we give them their preference. You put in a bit sugar. That is with the sobo nut and then the millet. But the rest, they produce their natural taste. So there is no sugar added.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Right. So let's talk pastries, cakes, and of course, food. Any other things that you do?
Okay, so that's what I said. We do birthday cake, wedding cakes, and all the cakes you can think of. And then the pastries you can think of. We take orders on that as well.
Nothing jollof?
Eh. I don't know, but they are saying, so now even my name is swapping from Josiah to Nii Jollof.
Wow.
Those people that, especially that have tasted my jollof that are close by, that's the name they use, Nii Jollof. They then ask, why? So they can tell better.
What's that one ingredient that you put in the jollof that makes it so special?
Do I even know? I think maybe from the word taste, that is it. You see, whenever you are doing something, I believe in doing it well. You should consider what you are doing is people that are consuming it. Therefore, you should think about their health.
Okay.
And it's when those people that you are working with, they are well, is when you will go forward.
Of course.
If they are not there, you are not there.
Exactly.
So if they are in good health, it means they can work and they will be patronizing. I also enjoy it as well.
Sure.
So thinking is for the public and I'm just doing it anyhow, I will come and enjoy. And then it's for the public, it goes. But when will I know this one is turning around and then getting to my children or my friends or my family? I wouldn't know. You took it there, but you might not take it. You gave it to a friend gave it to a friend visited a friend.
Exactly.
So I don't know you, but I should be concerned of you.
Exactly, 100%. So we'll be coming to other things that you do aside the cooking and all that. I believe journalism and then music.
Oh,
right?
You can enjoy it. Shake
Sure,
it well and then sip one.
Of course, I will. All right. So I can't. Aside the food you do, okay. What is the one motivation that you want to give to guys out there, like men empowerment, to not think that cooking is for only ladies? Okay, cooking can be done by guys and then done even better.
I think even that clause is certain now. It was then that people, but now most of the guys are into. When you go outside, it's like that is only Africa or Ghana to be precise, if I should say. But even now, it's changed. Now we are in the universal world.
My lecturer said something before. He said that there is that time coming where the home chores that ladies do now, guys will be doing them because the woman will be at work and call. You are home, you need to do something. So it is a definite factor that you need to learn how to.
Sure.
Right.
I have had so much experiences on that. I accept God putting man as the head of the family, but I think it goes wider than this. So I think there should be a change. There is a friend of mine that either was having that perception or out of the family training, they thought man does not need this thing. So he didn't get the privilege of knowing this. And alongside, after university, and then after university, acquiring his own place, that wasn't ready for marry yet. And that is where he started facing the challenges and difficulties. And it was only grace that I happened to get there and then assist him on that note. And then he's not the only person. There are a couple of friends that finds difficult. So, but it's a plus for us. They can cook and then we cook and then we give it to them and then we take our money.
It actually helps, It actually helps. So, how many do you train as well? You train people
Sure,
too?
sure, sure. We
Right.
train. We have
Okay.
we've trained so many. We have so many. We are training.
Oh,
We
okay.
go personally, or you can go the streamline.
Okay.
Our system is very free to suit the one coming because we have so much challenges, personal differences. So that's the way we go.
What's the age group you train? Anybody? Anybody can come over.
Oh,
The low ones.
we train. Should I say anyone? Yeah, like anyone, as in anyone that the mind is mature that want to learn.
Okay.
We don't really have a barrier.
All right.
Whether a child, whether whatever. So long it's on the right pattern.
Right. So presenting. Let's come to presenting. You do presenting of TV shows, right? Kids TV show on Pen TV, if I'm correct. I got that tip from my producer. So why children's show?
Okay, so as not really Pen TV. Pen TV is my mother TV.
Okay.
That's my church TV.
Yeah, sure.
And then we are having a channel, Gifts TV.
Okay, Give TV.
And my boss himself is there. That is Mr. Joseph Palmond.
Oh, okay.
That's my boss. But I happen to be on the screen. That is why. And then from infant as solely about children and children's stuff. I'm a teacher. I've been academics and then any other angle of handling children. So in the classroom, at the church, and wherever, it's all about children.
Right.
So we try to help them and then push them.
Okay, so what difficulties do you face having to handle all these kids on your show? Because they watch you, they get inspirations from you. Actually, what do you put in place to make sure that you don't teach them the wrong things on TV and all that?
Sure. It's really mind-blowing on that. So we are very careful of the content we put out there. Because if you are not sure, instead of educating properly, you end up going vice versa. So we are very much concerned when we are dealing with kids. And these people are now growing. When they pick it, it's taught forever.
Yeah. You have to learn from the kid time, and then it keeps, you reminded every time. Now, music, okay. You so far have about how many talents now? Cooking, chef, a presentation, that's journalism, and of course,
journalism and MC.
What the? And then he does music as well. Let's talk about your music. What kind of music do you do? What genre of music do you do?
Oh, we are Christians, so that is all we know. It's only Christ we know. That's all, nothing else. So we do gospel music,
Right.
For Christian churches. When you invite us to event, we are there, and by grace, annually, we have a program with the vicinity, with them, to have the youth also partake and then have a feel of Christ. Yeah, so usually during Easter festive, so we gather the youth and then push up a musical or talent concert just to thank our Maker for the life giving and stuff. So, and then alongside Christmas time with carols and the stuff. And aside those two major ones, from January to December, we flow in music. For a church program, whatever, you go for ministration and stuff.
The music from church, did the inspiration come from you being in the choir or something? Or you just developed the talent for it?
If I should say, the family is musically inclined already.
Okay.
And I have the privilege to begin from church. So teacher push you there, and you are in the time you realize you are in there. So you continue doing it, and that is what kept molding us. And we're still enjoying it, and we are in it till now.
We'll be concluding very soon though, but like a gospel musician, I don't want to mention the name, okay, once said that categorically that he's not going to feature any secular musician. What is your take on this matter? What do you think the bridge should be? What is preventing that collaboration and all
This,
that?
this is really a hard blow. A hard blow. Christ Bremo.
You know, I think let me help this way to see if you can toe that line, and if
Yeah, I
that's
got
what
you.
okay,
I got
sure.
you. Well, I think with me, it's Christ I know,
Right.
and everything I do is solely about Christ. So that is what I'm doing. But the next person doesn't think the way you think. And for you to get the next person at times is through relationship. So I might say it's all in the hands of God. You know, what we do, what we go through is not solely the way we want it or what we want it to be.
Yeah.
So for instance, maybe you are my bloodly brother, my soul brother, and I happens to be in the Christendom, you know, and you are doing your own thing. The fact that you've not known Christ yet doesn't mean I'm should disown you.
Yeah.
Because the period I didn't know Christ, I was also doing the same. So I encourage you, I try to lead you, to help you, teach you the way. But for instance, today, we are brothers.
Yeah.
You are going for a function or you are going for something that needs my presence there, I can ignore it.
Yeah.
I'm MC, I've been invited to that program.
Yeah. Exactly.
At least if I'm able, it comes with challenges though, but if I'm able to come there, maybe out of that I can even win so at that gathering for Christ. So it's very delicate.
What makes the gospel song different? People say the words you sing. People say the beat. Now, if these are just words, I don't think there should be a problem having a secular musician. Wake up to a whole new day, experience the good, the bad, the worst, and of course, the better, the best. But just know one thing, everything else works out for your own good. Welcome to a whole new season right here on Akostik TV. My name is Sly Wanda. Now, is it entertainment? Is it sports? Is it lifestyle? Is it health? Once it is trending, we bring it to you right here on Akostik TV. We serve it to you hot on Akostik TV. Do well to follow us on our social media platforms. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Let's get chit-chatting. Let's go.
So the problem itself is coming from the source.
Okay.
You know, as you said, it's the same human being, it's the same language, it's the same words we are using. But what is the brain behind it? What is the basis? What is the source? You see, so the one empowering what you are doing is the problem. And as we all know from the Bible, Lucifer was the one handling music. Before that part was changed. And then till now he's doing both. Doing the next one to fight what he was usually doing. So I think the motive behind it is what is the problem. What you are doing, what is the motive? Is it for a growth or putting people down? What moral that is give what you are doing? What moral? What do you have behind it?
Right.
And you know, as we finish our music or we pray on our music to excel, these people are also having other sources of strength or what they depend on that also pushes them. So
Right.
it matches into that. That help you to say is either this or either that. So the brain behind it, I can be a Christian, not on that angle. I can be a Christian, but my word at a point in time would degrade someone.
All right.
And that one is a problem.
Do you put music out there like recorded, do videos and all that?
Yeah.
Okay, because I did my digging actually. I didn't actually get where to access the music from.
Oh,
where can I get it
Okay,
actually?
we are not fully into media, but we are trying our own medium. We have some small videos on YouTube.
Okay.
We are praying and hoping. Aside time, finance is also essential in this aspect. So that is why we are not seeing so much there. But by grace, we have so much prophetic songs or written songs. So we are praying and believing God for a breakthrough.
Right. Talking about finances, of course, you face difficulties in having to pay for your studio times and all that.
Sure.
That's what is causing the delay.
Sure.
Let's talk about Pentecost, okay? That's where you church, right?
Yeah.
Right. What's your role in the church? What do you do?
Role as in role. I'm a member of the church.
Okay. I was thinking you were going to say elder or something like that.
I'm a teacher. As for that one there,
You teach the
So
Sunday school?
fully teacher. Yeah, teacher for the church.
Okay. Family?
Family.
Yeah. A family
I have
member.
a family.
Okay. How many children?
Not with kids. I'm single.
He's probably 2 times my age now. Sorry, let me say that. But no kids. All right. So I don't want to take much of your time. Okay. Let's play a simple game. Then I'll leave you to go.
Okay.
If you happen to walk the desert, okay, since you do food, let me toe this line. If you happen to walk the desert for 3 days with food, $20 million, and a contaminated water, which one would you choose? You have to choose one. Food, contaminated water, and then of course $20 million. Which one would you choose? My producer signaling me.
Food.
Wait, hold on. Please a minute. My producer is signaling me to let you choose two. Lie.
Two.
Choose only
Oh,
one.
okay, then two, then I'll choose two.
No, choose only one. Choose only one. You see, that puts you to what is most important to you at that point in time. So on a desert for 3 days, choose one. Contaminated water, food, or $20 million.
Contaminated water. So.
Why?
So contaminated water. Is it coming to
Example,
help me or kill me?
Example,
or
urine.
What?
Example, urine. I don't want to say something that is. So let's do urine.
Do I have it? I don't know what to choose.
For me.
But I think the food will survive me.
Food for 3 days.
Yeah.
On the desert.
Okay. Maybe I'll fast. Fasting is there. Me being a Christian, the fasting is there. So if it's for 3 days, I'll do 3 days and then keep the money for other things.
Emfa. So you do you know?
Because I'm into fasting, so fasting for 3 days need any problem.
Okay.
I'll go the fasting, keep the because it be a scanner soon. So scanner soon they are still scanning so they made
You happen to walk on the desert too. You get drained, the sun will drain you, you know. Everything will be off. You might even die.
Yes, but if I'm fasting, then I wouldn't die.
Okay.
Fasting for 3 days,
Though
it's challenging. But I'll take the two.
Okay.
I'll take the food. And food too, I have water in food, the coconut. So I won't take the contaminated.
It's going to be coconut.
So I'll take food and then the money.
All right, so let's talk last one, the games again. You want to go to the States. You happen to get a chance to go to the States, UK, to be precise. Or stay here, have a very good business, like a flourishing business. These two, way between these two, which one will you choose? Stay in Ghana, have a flourishing business, go to the UK to find a job or to work.
I don't really know. But though I like traveling, I like tripping and other stuff. Personally, I don't really think it's only one part of the continent that can make you. You know, we are all totally different. So what can make someone may not make you. So it's not solely that you have to travel before you can make it. It's better you you know where you are coming from, where you are going, what God wants you to be, where God wants you to be. So if I'm working here and I'm comfortable and through me I'm helping the people here,
Yeah.
and that's cool.
Okay.
I can go on vacation.
With the money you get.
There.
All right. Okay.
What shows that if I go there, I can succeed?
You know, it's a mentality that we have here on this part of the continent. Somebody would want to leave everything he or she is doing here, pack, and travel out. I don't really get why people do that though. But we want to find you. I want to find you. I want to find where I can get all these drinks to buy if I'm interested. Can you put out your contacts?
Okay, so
Your
the
socials.
contacts are 0277 210 610.
Right.
0277 210 610. 0277 210 610.
In your social medias?
Yeah, the social media. We are on social media everywhere.
Yeah. Facebook?
Facebook.
What name should we search?
L Josiah Nii Grace.
Okay. Right. The final comments to people watching you right now who are interested. Give them some motivations. Let's go.
So, if it must be done,
Yes.
it must be done well.
Wow.
And then do we eat to live or we live to eat? Which one will you take? You gave it to me. I'm giving to you.
Yeah, I never thought of this.
Do you eat to live or you live to eat?
No, actually, we eat to live.
You eat to live.
Yes.
Okay, so we don't live to eat.
Right.
You eat so that you can live. But someone would prefer living to eat.
What makes you even live in the first place? So, thanks so much for happening to have a time with us, talk to us. Even though you're on a tight schedule, but I realize that you give it your all. And of course, the products you have here, the mellow pine and the ginger pine, the millet punch, not punch. And then the soba nuts. And of course, I'm taking the soba nuts anyway. It's really great. And I believe all the drinks here are so great. Do well to follow us on our social media platforms, Akostik TV, on Facebook, Instagram, X, and of course, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Watch the videos, make the comments come. Until we meet again, my name is Sly Wanda, and this is the Takeoff Show. Bye.